Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And so it's Memphis with it. To the paint. Here's Robinson. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Roy. Right side, Robinson. Pass to Jamison. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Smith with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot
You
than
didn't,
it is to make that
you
shot. I think he was
didn't see shit.
anticipating
Don't say shit, bro. This nigga just fell, bro. This nigga just touched the earth.
And here's Memphis.
That's the first time it happened to me and my team so far. I've been broke, but fell. All these defensive backs, you just fell on my fucking foot.
It's easier to see the entire floor.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires at the elbow. Jump shot is good that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And hitting from the mid-range here and
Reset
early
that, man.
really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Williams from long range. And another three from Memphis.
Darren Williams in the early part of his career, a tremendous scorer, so he's still got the DNA to knock down shots like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Memphis. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Simmons. Takes the three. Got a hand on it.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block. He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves, so he comes in with that chip.
Oh, man, just
taking you down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
And there's a pick. Shot from 16. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. Here's Robinson. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's a screen by Turner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The bank shot, no good. Memphis leading by 3. Outside, Williams. Pass to McDaniel. Simmons looking around. Hauled in by Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Simmons. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Memphis ahead, up 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Houston trails by 3. Outside Carter. Pass to Ogman. Back to Carter. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Cousins. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Brand. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's terrific basketball from Wade there to thread the pass to the wide open man for the clean look.
Here's Ware. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And at last, they get one to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Cousins from outside the arc. And Cousins throws it down.
Now Cousins with his height is able to get up there and jam that one down. Just get the ball deep to him on the inside and pretty much he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Barry. Memphis with a rebound. It's Thomas on the wing. No points so far. Connects from downtown.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Ware. And he banks in the layup.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Inside, Cousins. Nice move. And Cousins throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Man, it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
And here's Thomas from the arc. The rebound by Ware. Houston trails by 6. Out to the right wing. He shoots it. Ogman can't get it to go. On On the wing, Wade.
A great job to establish position and square up.
First personal foul. Checking in for your home team, Jameson.
And Houston has possession. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, Simmons with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Away team ball.
We've got 1:08 left in the half. Here's Augment.
Love the effort from DeMar DeRozan, making things tough on the shooter.
Here's Jamison. And again, it's Memphis missing. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Houston. They trail by 6.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Cousins. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Houston making a change here. Here's Williams. The shot no good. Houston trails by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. No good with the triple. And here's Memphis. Shot from the low post is good. Williams has got 5 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Augment. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Memphis ahead, leading by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Houston trails by 4. A moment here for an injury report.
I have a status report from Memphis's head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
A deep 3. And they recover it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep 3.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the 3.
Outside, Williams. Here's Simmons. Curry with the block. Here's Smith. Here he goes. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
Williams up top. He's got 5. Here's Roy. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Turner. And it's Houston's ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. The 3, Smith. The shot, no good. It's stolen by Curry. Robinson with a steal. Wide open to the hoop. Here's Roy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 4. Buried from 15 feet out. And Memphis leads by 1.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
The 3, Smith. Jamison grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
.133 left in the third quarter. And stolen by Williams. 4-3. A nice shot by Jamison. Jamison's got 6 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Right side, Williams. Oh, deflected. As Memphis keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And it's Houston's ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Barry. The 3. Memphis with a rebound. On the wing, Wade. Still no points. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul. Memphis making a switch here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Roy. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Turner.
Yes, sir. That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. Whoa, Miles Turner. Put that on his highlight reel.
Here's Roy. He got it up. Oh, what an incredible end to the quarter. Wow.
Incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Memphis ahead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Memphis. 2-point game. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Now here's Turner. Williams grabs the board. Here's Jamison. Down low. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Augman. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
To the wing, right side. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Outside, Williams. And again, it's Memphis missing. And Houston has possession. Pass to Barry. And stolen by Williams. Here's Jamison. And again, it's Memphis missing. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Turner with it. Here's Ware. Williams defending to take the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. And Houston leads by 2.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Thanks for that, Allie. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Sabonis. And the layup is good off the glass.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Thomas with the ball. Thibault picks him up. Here's Shrimp. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Left side Curry. Plenty of space. Not enough on that one as it misses. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead change.
Pass to Brand. Now here's Thomas. Covered by Thibault. Thomas, right side. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Shrimp. It's hauled in by Houston.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And here comes the break. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. Ooh, poked away. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Good on the first. And that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
Unless they can get a wide open jumper, they might want to attack inside, because even if you miss at the rim, you can still draw a foul.
Substitution for the away team. Number 2.
Outside Simmons. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Houston winning this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll wrap. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And Houston has possession. Now Turner. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thibault. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Edwards for three. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, there's another three. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Smith outside. Launches a three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. We've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And it's Miami's ball. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Wembanyama. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Turner with it. Fires from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Now here's Edwards. From deep. Outside for Mitchell. Money from the wing.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell, or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Smith right side. Pass to Turner. Can they get it? Rebound Miami.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Okay, Spider showing his range way back there.
Now Smith. Fires for three. Gets the three to fall.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith no good. Left side Mitchell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Houston trails by 7. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. .102 left to play in the first. And he banks in the layup.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And here's Edwards outside. It's Edwards on the wing. The rebound by Turner.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Miami leading by 5. Outside Edwards. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And again, no good by Miami. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Smith. Over Mitchell. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 5.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Hayward's shot is off. Now here's Smith. Oh, deflected. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Miami out in front, up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Here's Edwards. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Carter on the wing. Puts it up. And it falls all over the rim and in.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Adams a screen. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The kick out to Edwards. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Salon. No good on the quick 3. Miami leading by 6. Adams with the ball. Now Carter defending. Oh, a really deep 3 that time. Mitchell's got 8.
The control and precision of Mitchell's jumpers. Oh, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Pass to Salon. Drills it from deep.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
First personal foul. Second team.
So it's Miami now. Hayward outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ware.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Barry. And he gets the jumper to drop.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Puts the move on. And there's the rejection. Here's Barry. It's tipped. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
6 on the shot clock. Has to Ware. From outside the arc. Here's Carter. Off with the layup. Miami leading by 4. Adams with the ball. He's scoreless. There's a screen. Top of the key. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Has to Ware. A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. Ogden gets the bucket. And it's Edwards with the ball for Miami. They lead by 4. For 3. The rebound by Ware.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Barry. Six to shoot.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
So both teams making some changes here. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Seconds left in the first half. Suggs outside. Adams a screen. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. Houston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
They set the pick. Pass to Thomas. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Jones. Suggs outside. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Gets it off. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Continuing their momentum going into the break. He tacks on 3 more.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Miami leading by 7. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. For the finish. SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
Yeah, when Shea goes all out, catching up to him is not an option, and he is gone.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a hot pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Suggs with the bucket.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Pass to Walton. Here's Hayward, covered by Smith. Zubac, screen. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Now here's Smith. He's got 5. Pass to Turner. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blocked! They get it back. Turner, no good. Miami leading by 5. Back to Hayward. Zubac, screen. That's tipped. Suggs outside. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Curry. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Houston will go for a different look here. And Zubac drops them both. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Outside Jones. On target from range. And Miami leads by 8.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Out to Leonard. Pass to Turner. Zubac with the steal. Down low. Here's Walton. Outside Jones. And here's Suggs. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
There's the triple. Counted from distance. Jones has got 6. Houston trails by 13. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. Counted. Leonard for 3.
The response from the claw. Leonard really wanted that 3.
Jones from outside. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Miami ending the quarter up 10. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Back after this.
45.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Barry. Leonard, left side. This one for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And they're on the break. Kept alive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And an intentional foul right there. Houston making some changes.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Edwards.
Substitution on the board.
Beyond the arc. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Oh, boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Thomas, that's good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays, man. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Here's Wembanyama. Another shot. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. It's Thomas on the wing. Yes!
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Valanciunas for the three, and Ware pulls it down. And so here is Houston in the corner. Smith with it, offline with his three. Williams scanning the floor. Back to Hibbert. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hachimura. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas. Williams for three. And here is Hachimura. To the paint. Here's Hibbert. Outside Williams. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Salon. And stolen by Hibbert. Here's Collier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Collier.
Now at the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Barry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Back to Hachimura. Lets the three fly. And no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Barry. Has to Ware. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Ryan. And a miss there on the triple. Houston moving the ball around. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
Here's Valanciunas. And Thibault sends it back. Pass to Barry. Shoots the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Barry's got 5 points so far.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Bangs home the trifecta. Stockton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Barry. He has 5. Inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Okafor gets the bucket.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
To the inside. Where?
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Stockton outside. From downtown. And Ware pulls it down.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
For three, Smith. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Three-pointer from Stockton. Picked his pocket. It's stolen by Green. Stockton outside. Here's Ryan. On the three off target. And we finished one half of basketball. Houston on top, up 6. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
13.
Here's Barry. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Barry. Down low. Here's Salon. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Away team foul. Salah. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hibbert. No good on the quick three. Houston leading by 9. Pass to Salon. That's short off the rim. Here's Ryan. From the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Ryan's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Salon. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And the wide open shot from Green. And he's good on the three ball.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Houston making a switch. And so here is Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the wing, Thompson. To the middle. Stolen by Lively. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Inside, here's Wembanyama. Back to Doncic. Out to Thompson. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Houston. It's a 3-point game. Buries the long-range jumper.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Smith. The 3. And Lively pulls it down. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Team foul.
Now here's Hibbert. Pass to Collier. Clock at 6. Shoots over Doncic. Collier. That's good.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Now here is Smith. Shoots it. Hits the front of the rim and out. Williams outside. Here's Hibbert. Taps in the short one.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
To stop the run. And Hibbert with the block. Williams with the ball. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Doncic. And the slam by Doncic.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Houston making a switch here. Wembanyama looking it over. And some nice passing there by Houston. 6 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Collier. They get it again. Tries again. And good. He nails it. Houston trails by 5. To the inside. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now Rivers. Pass to Valanciunas. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I think we know Jonas Valanciunas is effective inside, but he's got an opportunity and ability and the touch to drain jumpers.
Here's Ryan. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Cans it from downtown.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Jamison. Another miss by Houston. Green left side. Back to Okafor. Over Thibault. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Houston trails by 8. Here's Salong. Misses the jumper. And here they come. Here's Ryan. Goes back up. Back to Okafor. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
To end the run, Valanciunas grabs the board. And here is Okafor. Oh, that's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Both teams will make substitutions. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out.